It's the afternoon of the last day of the 22-23 season. I have another spot in the freezer, and I want another deer this year. It's going to be a long, hot summer, and this would be a great way to end the year. There's one more mature doe coming in. When she gets to a point where I can draw without her seeing me, maybe this is going to happen. Or maybe not. After about a half hour, the does came back, but they were very nervous, and they just milled around out of range and never gave me a shot. Eventually, the does just wander off. A little while later, a young buck shows up, and he's very interested in this area where the does were milling around. He goes down and checks out all the smells and the scents, and he then wanders off down in the woods for about a 4-minute loop, and he comes back. When he comes back, I have him on a different camera now that's a little bit better in low light conditions. And he just mills around feeding around this feeder for what seems like forever. And so let's speed on through this. The light's beginning to get low, and finally about 20 minutes before the end of legal shooting hours, he gets in a good position for a shot. At this point, he's at a good range, about 18 yards, but he's still quartering to me just a little. He needs to turn. Well, that looked good, sounded good, but there was something odd. When he left, it looked like the lighted knock was dragging on the ground. And for a couple minutes, I wondered, did I shoot him in the ankle of the offside leg? But no. Sometimes your mind has a hard time understanding exactly what you see, and the lighted knock does tilt down, but he was shot actually in the bottom of the heart and didn't go very far. Well, praise Jesus, there he is. It's been a long season, and so this is a good way to end it. Nice young buck. I certainly can't complain. It's February 10th, and we got rain moving in. I really kind of came after this deer a lot quicker than I wanted to, but the Weather Channel is saying we got rain moving in any time, and I can kind of feel it beginning to sprinkle. So I'm just tickled to death to get on down here and find him, and hallelujah. Well, he's not the biggest deer I ever killed, but the way this season has gone here at the end, I am just tickled to death. For the last 2 weeks, I've been close to big deer several times and just couldn't get the shot to get it done, and so this afternoon, the last afternoon of the season, this one came and gave me an opportunity, and I couldn't be happier. It's a great way to end the season. This is awesome. I'm on what my wife and I refer to as the back 40. It's a 40-acre block of land that we own near where we live, and this is actually the first deer I've killed off of this 40 acres, and I couldn't be happier. Well, I'm taking the Jeep back here to get this deer. Since it's the last day of the season, I'm not too worried about where I'm driving, because I'm not going to be coming back to hunt until next year, so this will simplify things a little bit, make it a little bit easier on me to get him out of the woods. Probably close enough. I don't want to run over him. All right. Go see if we can get him in this